Hello, very good morning. Welcome to JS Testing Academy. Welcome to the next part of video in the Appium series. Okay. So last video we saw how to connect with an Appium inspector. In this video, we are going to see how to launch an app with the help of an Eclipse code. Okay. So we are going to write a code in Java, and that is going to launch an app in the emulator device. Okay, so that is the agenda here. So for that we should open the Eclipse, right? Installed Eclipse. So I already told that Eclipse should be installed in a machine in your right in your machine. Make sure installing the latest Eclipse, and make sure Java is installed in your machine, and Maven is also downloaded and installed in your machine. All these three things should be part of right your machine. So I think hope you're all learn Selenium. So Selenium basics should be there. So Appium is right built on top of Selenium. So we are going to use the right interfaces and classes and methods of Selenium to automate the mobile app. So Selenium should be there, right, as part of our Appium framework. Let me create a Maven project. Okay, I'll go file new project. I'll create Maven project. Then I'll click next. Then I'll create a simple project. Then I click next. I'll write Apm learning. Okay, learning. I'll put same. I'll put an artifact ID. Okay, now I'll click the finish button. Okay, now the Maven project has been created. It's going to build the project. Let's wait for just some seconds. Okay, now the project has been created. Now what we should do is, we all know, right, we should add the dependencies in the form.xml. Here we need to add the Selenium dependency and also the Appium Java client. We should do it. Okay, so as I told, right, this works on the basis of Selenium. Okay, so we are going to locate an element, right, inspect the element, right, everything the basics what we learned in Selenium should be there. It's a good to know Selenium for learning Appium. Okay, let me go into the form.xml and add dependencies. Okay, then I'll go to the right Google, and I'll search the this one, the Selenium dependency first, then the Appium client dependency I'll add in the form.xml. First I'll give Maven Selenium dependency. Okay, I'll add to go to the Maven repository and give Selenium dependency. Okay, so now I'll go to the Selenium Java link. Then I'll take this version, the standard very stable version, which we all know, right, 3.14 dot 59. Okay, the very stable version. I'll take it now, as of now. So I'll take this version. Make sure that you're using proper dependencies so that you're not facing any compatibility issues. Both the client Appium client and the Selenium dependency both should match, so that you are taking the right dependency so that it's matching. Okay, let me copy and paste the dependency there. Then also I'll copy the Appium client, right, take the Appium client dependency and I'll paste there. Okay, let me take the Appium Java client dependency. I'll take the version, right, 7.0. Okay, I'll take that dependency, I'll copy it, I'll copy this one and I'll paste in the form.xml. Okay, now I'll go to src test Java. I'll first update the Maven project, right, then I should refresh it. and update the Maven project. And after updating the Maven project, hope you all know how to update a project, right? You go to Appium Learning. I'll go to project, right click. I'll go to Maven and you should click update project. Okay, and click OK. Make sure you are doing that so that all the jars have been downloaded from the repository. We are using Maven build tool here so that the structure is been created and that the jars been downloaded from the corresponding repository. Okay, let me go to src Java and create one class, right? Launch app. Okay, I'll create one package first, com.basics. Okay, then I'll create a class name, launch app. So as I told you here, right, I'm just going to simply launch an app with the help of the Eclipse code. First we need a main method. I'll give public static void main here. I'll use a shortcut type main and give the I'll add this public static void main. Okay. Now what we need to do is, right, we need to in Appium, right, as we use in the Selenium grid, we need to set the desired capabilities. The word desired capabilities selling what you desire, what you want, right? So right, we need to set some what are the environment we need with the help of the desired capabilities. Okay, let me create an object with the help of desired capabilities. Desired capabilities cap equal to new desired capabilities. So desired capabilities is used to set the environment, okay, for the testing. Okay, and desired capabilities. Okay, now I'll use the object here. Desired capabilities use the key value pair, okay, for setting up the capabilities. Okay, cap dot set capability method and key and the value pair. The last video we saw, right, we gave device name, right, app platform name we gave, right, same thing you are going to set here. Okay, so we are going to set platform name here, that is a key, and we are going to set the value here. The what platform? We are going to set the Android platform. Okay, now next cap dot set capability device. What device we are going to do? Device name. Okay, so as we told, we emulator right name we should give. Okay, for that, as we saw in the last video, what we should do, we should go to command prompt and we should give adb devices so that we are getting the emulator name, we can get it. 1 minute, let me open the Android Studio. First, we need to add a device here. That device name you should give there. Okay, that is what we need to give here. Okay, I already added. I'm going to give a device name there. 1 minute, emulator has been opened now. Let me go to settings in the emulator. Okay, I need to go to settings, right, about emulator device, right. I should click it, right. I'll get the device name. This device name I should give there. Let me copy it. Okay, so this is a device name, right. We should open the emulator. I open the Android Studio, go to the virtual device, open the emulator and go to settings. In settings, emulator device, you should get the device name and you should paste here. Next, we will set the next capability. Set capability UIDI. Okay, here we should give the emulator, right, the id, the name, right, emulator name we should give. Okay, under UDID. Okay, For that, as I told you, right, we need to go to command prompt, and you should give ADB devices. So we can see the emulator there. That ID you should give there. Okay, emulator ID, the value you should give. Next, we'll set the next capability. Set cap dot set capability. We can give the platform version. What version we are going to use? Okay, we are using the Android version 15. We'll give that. Okay, that's it. Then you should give cap dot set capability. We should give the app, right, app name and path, right, the path where the app is located, right, that we should give. Okay, as we saw in the previous video, we am downloaded the apk folder path. So okay, you should go to the GitHub and you can search any app you want to automate, right, that you download it and keep it in a folder, that apk, that path, right, you should give with the file name dot extension. Okay, as I told you, Android, right, for that the app will be under apk. For iOS, IPA file. Okay, I'll give the location of the apk file, so that that apk is getting invoked. Okay, now what we should do is, right, we should tell the right, Android, right, in the URL, right, the where the server is there, right, Appium server where it resides. We should tell it, right, with the IP address and the report number. Okay, we should tell the where the Appium server, right, is located. Okay, that we are going to give, and I created one reference URL. For that, we should go to Appium locator, should find the right path of the Appium server and locate it. Okay, you can see that, right, the right, the IP address is there and the port number is there. We should give both this IP number and the port. When you open the Appium locator, you can see the location of Appium server, IP address and the port number. I'll copy the previous one and I'll paste here. Okay, then I'll give, right, which hub it belongs, right. You can go to the Appium inspector, you can see that one. Okay, when I go to Appium inspector, can I go to Appium inspector? Okay, you can see, right, the remote path is there. This also we should copy and paste here. So I should give IP address, the port number and the remote path here. Okay, so all these three things should be given, right, in the URL. Okay, this tells the Appium server location path. Okay, now let's go, and now the next part is, right, we need to create an Appium instance, right, Appium driver instance we should give. For that, we are using Appium driver. Appium driver equal to new Appium driver. Okay, let me paste here. Then I'm calling the cab, right, and the URL, that is share capabilities and the URL. Okay, now let me add the right, remove the argument cap we got. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, okay. Now what I did is right. I did this one. Okay, okay. First the URL, then the capability. Okay. Now what we do is right. We just right kept the basic code right. What is the desired capability? What is server? And we are just created a driver here. Okay, instance here. Let me go. Okay, let me go now to open the right emulator site so that you can see. Then I will run the code. We should able to see the app opened in the right emulator. Okay, we should able to see the app opened in the emulator. Let me run the code, Java code now. So you should go find the platform name, device name, emulator, right, and the platform version, and it should go to the app APK path, and you should launch the APK path in the right emulator. Just hold on, please. For 1 minute, like that, I didn't start the Appium server. Let me start it. Right, we need to start the Appium server first. Right, I didn't start it. 1 minute. Let me run the code. So again it's going to launch the apk in the emulator and start the app. So that is what we need to see now. Now you can see right the apk has been launched, right, app has been opened. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Meet you soon in the next part of video. Bye, have a nice day.